Hello my trigger happy friends, my name is Stevie Cade and welcome to Film Trigger. In today's video, we are going to get caught up in all the past week's top entertainment news stories in a segment I like to call Drive-By News. Before we dive in, if you could, hit that subscribe button and the bell ding thing so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Alright guys, let's jump in. John Turturro is cast as Carmine Falcone in The Batman. Yeah man, dude, I'm excited for this movie. Every casting decision has been great. I'm still a little iffy on the Colin Farrell thing, but that's because I don't know enough of his material, so I might not know about that all too well. But everyone else, also in DC news, Justice League of America will appear in Black Adam according to Dwayne Johnson. Are we just ignoring Justice League completely? I feel like we're ignoring Justice League completely. Like Warner Brothers sees Justice League at the store and Warner Brothers just be like, I don't know. I mean, sure, okay, let's do that, I guess, fine. And ironically, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman were not a part of the original. They came later, but like, they weren't part of the original, so I feel like they're just gonna discount everything. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. Release the Snyder Cut! Also, the streaming site DC Universe original series Stargirl will also broadcast on the CW network one day after its release on DC Universe. Okay. This just further proves why I'm not paying for a DC Universe subscription for another year, because I don't think it's going to be around much longer. They're whoring out all their shit right now. Green Lantern's going to be on HBO Max. Doom Patrol is going to HBO Max. Yeah, I think it's time just to put DC Universe into a section on HBO Max. Moving on. The Nightmare on Elm Street franchise is back to the Wes Craven estates, which is a good thing, because Wes Craven is the one who created Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, though Wes Craven is no longer with us, the estates are looking for pitch ideas for a new movie. I got one. Bring back Robert Englund and Heather Langenkamp, or Langenkamp, however you say her name, Nancy. Bring back Nancy. Give them one good send-off. A final nail in the Freddy coffin, if you will. Or a passing of the torch movie. Something. They have one more movie in them, and I want to see that movie. Do it. Robocop Returns gets Abe Forsyth as a director, which is going to be a reboot, I think. I mean, it says Returns. Maybe it's going to be a direct sequel to the original trilogy. All I know is don't go the PG-13 route like they did back in 2014. Please, that movie sucked. It was a weird feeling movie. It felt very small. Make this big. Make this grand. Make this a hard R film. Hollywood Reporter says Joker 2 is in development, but Deadline says, nope, not true. Then Todd Phillips, who is sitting pretty on his $100 million paycheck from this movie, also chimes in saying they are not correct. Well, that was fun. Tom Hanks, who portrayed the late Mr. Rogers in the film A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, has found out that he's actually related to Mr. Rogers. He's like a sixth cousin or something. I mean, pretty sure if we dive deep enough, like, we're all like six cousins of most everybody or something. Terminator director Tim Miller says he will never work with James Cameron again. Ooh, but James Cameron's really hurt. Something tells me you're not going to work with a lot of people again, Tim Miller. You don't burn your bridges, man. Don't burn your bridges. Your movie bombed, and it didn't deserve to bomb. I agree with you on that. But let's not start pointing fingers, and that's what you're doing. You're pointing fingers. I think you may have done something like this with the whole Deadpool thing, right? You and Ryan Reynolds had like a kind of combative situation. That's why you weren't a part of Deadpool 2. Stop burning bridges, bro. Daniel Craig affirms that he is done with the Bond movies after No Time to Die. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. You've said this before, so. Henry Cavill says he's not giving up on Superman yet. Henry says this: the cape is in the closet. It's still mine. I'm not going to sit quietly in the dark as all this stuff is going on. I've not given up the role. There's a lot I have to give for Superman yet. A lot of storytelling to do. A lot of real true depths to the honest of the character I wanted to get into. I want to reflect the comic books. That's important to me. There's a lot of justice to be done for Superman. The status is, you'll see. Hopefully we see him come back. Hopefully we see the Snyder Cut of Justice League released. Hopefully we see a whole bunch of justice to these characters, because God bless it, Warner Brothers, you are ruining this universe by far. I haven't seen it fixed yet. So there you have it, folks, the past week's entertainment news stories. If I missed anything, be sure to let me know in the comments below so we're all caught up. Be sure to check out some more of my videos right here, and as always, stay trigger happy, my friends. Peace. What the fuck is going on outside?